All right. What's up, everybody? All my people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, all at Staten Island, my homeboro, Brooklyn. Back in another video. It's going to be another sad video because there's a sad day today because exactly 1 year ago today, we lost a legend, a sports icon and basketball Hall of Famer. Well, at the time he wasn't, but now he is. Basketball Hall of Famer, Mr. Kobe Bryant, a.k.a. the Black Mamba. You know, he was a hero to many who grew up in his generation. If you grew up in that mid-late 90s throughout the 2000s, 2010, well, really the 2000s, because 2010s, if you grew up in the 2010s, you don't remember the Kobe that I and other people born in the mid-90s remember. But he was a hero to us all. I mean, I know you don't put you're not supposed to put a man on pedestals. The only person who's out on pedestal is the Most High. But in terms of basketball, most people loved Kobe Bryant. I did. You know, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, those are my two favorite players when I first started watching basketball. And now Kobe's deceased, and yeah, well, we all know what happened with D Wade. But sad day. I already did a video on Kobe at the end of the year. On New Year's, I did a year in review, and I talked about Kobe's death and how we lost a sports icon. And it's a shame because a couple days ago we lost we lost two more icons. We lost baseball legend Hank Aaron, and we lost broadcasting interview legend Larry King. You know, it's just sad, man. But Kobe, man, like I said, drafted by the Charlotte Hornets in '96, then subsequently traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, him and Shaquille O'Neal, they had their troubles, but they got their shit together, and they won the championship in 2000. They repeated in '01, and they three-peated in 2002. A great start to his career. Made the All-Star game in '98. Made the All-Star game in '98, didn't make it in '99. They made it every year from 2000 up until his retirement in 2016. Kobe played 20 seasons in the NBA, made an 18-time All-Star, a 5-time champion. I don't care what anybody says. He's a 5-time champion. League MVP, back-to-back scoring champion in '06 and '07. League MVP in '08, and, you know, you could argue he should have more. You know, I think he could have gotten 2009 and 2010, the years LeBron won it, you know. 2009, the Lakers won 65 games. LeBron won 66 games. 2010, the Lakers won, I believe, 57 games, and the Cavs won 61 games. But still, you could argue Kobe could have got those cues because he was the best player in the NBA from that point. From my 07, 08 to about 2011, Kobe was the best player in the NBA. Okay? To me, they were. To me, he was. I know LeBron got the MVPs, but Kobe was the best player. He was winning championships. But obviously, him here in Shaq after the 2000 championship, Kobe jumped into Shaq's arms, and it's just, you know, one of the things about Kobe's death. I remember hearing about it. Hearing that my pops actually told me about it. Pops told me, I turned on ESPN and it said Kobe Bryant dies in a helicopter crash at 41. I was like, what the fuck? Like that's not true. That didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of those things, like, you can't believe it, you know. Can't believe it happened. And Kobe's death was probably the biggest death since Michael Jackson. And the reason, and a lot of people said that because, you know, it's so unexpected. Like, Granted, Michael was 50 going on 51, but still, from what we all knew, he was doing okay. And then all of a sudden, drug overdose. He's dead. You know, Ali, you know, he had Parkinson's disease, so you were kind of expecting it. Prince is another one. Prince is not sports, but a musical icon, global icon. So you say he was 58 years old, but those guys were older. Like I said, Prince was 58, damn near 60. Kobe was 41, which is relatively young. You know, my pops is a couple years older than Kobe. My pops and moms are a couple years older than Kobe, so, like, it's just, wow. And, of course, his beautiful daughter, Gianna Bryant, passed away in the helicopter crash, and, of course, other people, the pilots and some family and some friends of Gianna's he was giving a ride to. They all passed away. You know, it was sad. Obviously, here's Kobe as a rookie, man. Said sports icon, global icon, one of the best athletes of the 2000s, arguably the best. Him, Floyd, Tom Brady, Michael Phelps. You know, Kobe, and, you know, let me say this. People, I think, forget how great Kobe was. And I know that may seem far-fetched, but what I mean by that is this. In those last 3 years of Kobe's career, they really hurt his legacy, you know. When he popped 2012, 13, you know, he had a great year, but he popped his Achilles at the end of that year. Missed the playoffs, and Lakers got swept by the Spurs in 14. Then he missed that whole year. He was just horrendous. I mean, I'm sorry. No homo, I loved Kobe. Again, I wasn't no fanboy. I'm not no Kobe fan or Kobe stan or whatever you want to call it. But I was like, bro, you just need to sit your ass down and retire. Like, get your ass out the league, bro. You know? I kept it. I was honest. I was honest with Kobe. Like, bro, you need to get your ass out the league. He was done. But yeah, the end of Kobe's career, yeah, he won the 2 championships, but he got swept by the Mavericks. Like the Mavericks just whooped their ass in that series, man. I was shocked. I was shocked. But and then 2012 they lost to the Thunder in 5 games, and he played bad in I think game 4. I think it was game 4. One of them games he played bad, but it was just, yeah, man, the death of an icon. Then of course we all remember his last game. He scored 60 points. Every celebrity in Hollywood showed up. Snoop Dogg, Kanye West, George Lopez, Jay-Z was there. Everybody turned up for Kobe's last game. Of course, the great Jack Nicholson. Yeah, everybody was there for his last game. Of course, here's the 2010 finals, which is probably the 2010 finals is probably one of the best finals I've ever watched. I've been watching basketball since about that I can remember since about 2009. Okay, I remember watching the '09 finals against the Magic. Okay, and watching the Lakers beat them in 5 games. Dwight Howard and them. The 2010 finals was great. 7 games. Of course, Celtics, Lakers. Of course, Kobe lost to them in '08. Paul Pierce and all of them in '08. And then here's getting his revenge in 2010. Here's the iconic shot. Probably the most iconic shot or iconic picture of Kobe's career is him standing on the scorer's table with the basketball in his hand, looking up in the sky, just yelling. Like, we did it. We're the champions. You know that? You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, when he died, man, I was just, wow. It was crazy because I remember earlier that day, exactly 1 year ago, I remember earlier that day, I was watching Kobe highlights. I remember earlier that day, I was watching his highlights. Okay, I was off my phone for a minute. My pops called me. He was like, yo, man, Kobe passed away. He died in a helicopter crash. I was like, Pops, stop lying. Stop fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that exactly. That's my dad. But I turned on ESPN. I was like, holy shit. Like, I was just watching his highlights that day, man. It was crazy. So after that, I was sitting there on my bed watching, like, oh my God, Kobe is dead. I just kept repeating that. That's all I said for the rest of the day. I kept repeating myself, Kobe Bryant is dead. Because like, it didn't seem real, It just didn't seem real, man. It's like, wow. But, yeah. And I didn't cry or nothing. I've never cried when a celebrity died. I've never cried. When Michael Jackson, Prince, Pop Smoke, anybody. When these dudes died, I've never cried. But, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to make a part 2 of this video. All right. So see y'all and rest in peace to the Mamba.